Recently, I made a TikTok about a sniper build that blew up like crazy, and Warzone players couldn't stop talking about the build I created. So I'm even claiming it's the best sniper build since the Kar 98. Oh my god! But there was still some that didn't believe it was even the best sniper in Warzone 2. So to prove that theory, I'm gonna be taking the most commonly used sniper after looking at hundreds of gameplays from some of the best Warzone players in the world, comparing that sniper to the build that I created to find out and see what is the best sniper in Warzone right now. Quick spoiler alert, if you're looking for a FJX XMR in this video, you're not gonna find one. When I'm looking at the criteria that makes a sniper the best, I don't think that the FJX is up there. And that's because there's three main things that you need for a sniper to be the best. Ooh, come here, baby. Come here, baby. See ya. Now, the first thing you need is you need it to be one shot. I love a good marksman rifle as much as the next guy, but you can't have a sniper be the best without it one-shotting. So that leaves us with three guns: the FJX, the MCPR, and the intervention. Up, Homelander. Give me them toes. Give me them toes, Homelander. Show me what them toes like. Boy, if you don't... Now, the second thing you need is you need really good bullet velocity, because if you've ever tried to shoot a sniper that doesn't have good bullet velocity, it ain't pretty. I don't care how good you are. But these three all have just that. Last but not least, you need a sniper that has good mobility. And I know this isn't the first thing that everyone thinks of when they think what makes a sniper good. They don't think of mobility. If you've ever used a sniper that was slow, clunky, didn't have fast ADS, oof, and you use one that does, you know there's a difference. Now, the FJX XMR is the slowest out of these three, so it's gotta go. So that leaves us with the intervention and the MCPR-300. This build right here is the most commonly used build by all of the best Warzone players, and we're gonna test out and see how it does. Enemy smoke here. I was just about to say that the MCPR actually has the best bullet velocity out of the two guns that we're gonna be comparing. And you can see right there, it's pretty darn good. Now, obviously, for every single one of these snipers, in order for it to be a one-shot headshot, you're gonna need to have the explosive rounds on it. So that's our first attachment that we're using. What's gonna help us build that bullet velocity is the Nilsound 90 muzzle. That's also gonna help with our damage range, as well as the 22-inch OMX barrel. Those both help create this thing, not necessarily to be hit scan, because it's kind of tough when you're using the explosive rounds to make a hit scan build, but it's pretty darn close. GG's, brother. Of course, we're running trusty Lockman as our secondary. The live ping on him. That didn't help. Pushing our right side here. Where's this guy go? Whoa, he's in the bush. What a guy. He's not moving too, huh? Finally, holy crap. What a gamer, man. Now, building a sniper that has good bullet velocity comes at a cost. You lose a lot of ADS speed. So to help with that, we use a laser. The FSS-OLV laser helps us ADS a little quicker, as well as helps our aiming stability. Oh! If you haven't liked and subbed already, you gotta like and sub for the trick shot. I mean, what are we doing? Don't know what we're doing there, brother. G's. Little UAV. Pop dish, pop dish. I feel like that hits him in the face, but it's whatever. Same thing with that. Now, this smoke reminds me. The biggest difference between our two snipers is the optic. I'm running the Forge TAC Delta. Guy's right down here. I don't really know what we're doing down here.
You have a knife too?
Yes. What? Why didn't you use yours? Ooh. I mean, they just went straight into the water, 100%. This person's got a pistol, I think, or something. Now, the Forge TAC Delta sight is actually going to allow us to have a faster ADS speed. It also is a lot cleaner than the stock sight is. Where'd this person go? I was about to say. There's people rotating in from the left here, too. Gotta reload this. Like that. Oh, no. He didn't die? What is that about? Yeah. That ain't gonna work on me, brother. We both on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was crazy. 15 kills, no more resurgence. I have it on burst mode. Alright, I'm in. GG's. What? Tank for a second, though. I'm gonna do this. Fly off. Hopefully no one shoots me at my back. Okay, W. I'm getting this guy. Giving up my power spot for that. Hope it was worth it. Did not see that he could see me. Oh god. No way. Can't let gas touch me. I have to regen. It's taking forever. OV1. Oh god, that's my only cover. I don't know where he's at. In the doorway? Or is he on the roof? We see him. Watch this right here. That's why you run a sniper. Now to build this thing, we're gonna use the Nil Sound 90 muzzle. We're gonna use the 22-inch OMX barrel. We're gonna use the FSS OV laser. Use the Forged Tac Delta optic. And then obviously we gotta use the explosive rounds. Now to tune this thing, we tune the muzzle for bolt velocity and ADS. We tune the barrel for ADS, and I keep this right in the middle. Tune the laser for ADS and sprint to fire speed. We tune the optic. I generally keep this in the middle, but this is always just personal preference. And then you tune this for ADS. And then we tune the explosive rounds for max bolt velocity and damage range. Now that MCPR was actually really good. The true test still lies. Is it better than the sniper I'm about to pick up right now? And ultimately, it'll be your decision. But after the gameplay, I'm actually gonna go into sim.gg and input in both guns and look at some of the specific statistics that might sway you one way or another. Personally, I think I know which one is better. Dropping right on this guy, man. Thank you. Oh, you little rat. Stole that. Come here. This is what mice do to rats. See ya. Now, if you guys use the process of elimination, you probably could have guessed what sniper we're about to pick up right now. Here she is. The intervention. And no, this is not your normal intervention. Trust me. Alrighty, let's see what this thing can do. Ooh. Oh, God. Out of nowhere that guy came from. Or why'd I just talk like Yoda? Take that. Imagine.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tag. Get hunting.
That was a perfect example of one of the things that's actually very different about this build compared to the MCPR. We use a completely different optic. It's called a Schlager Night View. No, this ain't happening like this, brother. This ain't happening like this, brother. Oh my gosh, imagine he just freaking Cali beats us. Now, not only does the Schlager Night View act like the Forged Tac Delta and actually give you a little bit of that ADS boost, it also allows you to see through smoke. On a map like Vondel, where there's a lot of fog sometimes, it can be pretty helpful. I think that the Schlager Night View is the absolute best optic that everyone should run on all their snipers. Because I can't even see that guy in the dark. Like, what is this? What is this? Now, while this guy just sits on my loot, the other attachment that makes this gun a little different from the MCPR is we actually put a rear grip on it. We run the Skull 40 rear grip, and that helps us with our ADS speed. Good night. This bro's just running for me. These are sweaty, man. Get me out of here. See ya. It's not like there's a redeploy right there.
Enemy UAV active.
What are we doing in there, man? What are we doing, man? No, there actually are a couple similarities between the two guns.
Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Get out of here, bro. Just like the MCPR, we run the explosive rounds. I just really don't think that was the best idea, bro, but, you know, GG's. The explosive rounds allow us to make it a one-shot headshot. We also run the nil sound 90 muzzle. That's gonna allow us to increase our bullet velocity, because compared to the MCPR, the intervention actually is a lot faster, and it doesn't have as good as bullet velocity. You get the zone here. And last but not least, we also run a laser on this gun, but we run the VLK laser, and that's gonna help us with our ADS speed even more. Let's put a claymore down. Wow. Wow. My man's was kitted out and ready to go. I knew I saw someone right there. Oh, wow. Okay, good shots, good shots. See ya, buddy. We can go back up right now. One off of a 20 bomb. There we go. Like that.
Oh, wow.
This here. 200 IQ play. Recon drones really aren't too common in this game anymore. But we literally see where the entire lobby is. Not him. I can make a wide rotation. I'm gonna look one more time. Yep. Get up here. It's too quiet right now, man. I have a feeling someone's gonna pull up in this stairwell. Nope. I don't know how he didn't see me at all. Who's gonna let this screw me? Just the guy down low. He's selfed. A full gas mask. He's gonna have to come out sooner than I'm gonna have to drop, I think. I mean, I'm in center, so he's definitely gonna have to move up before I have to drop down. Oh, God. I did not know there was a ladder there. Hold that for me, little bro. GG's! To build the Imperium, you're going to use the nil sound 90 muzzle. You're going to use the VLK laser. As I discussed, the absolute meta optic, the Schlager night view, Skull 40 rear grip, and then obviously explosive rounds. Now to tune this, we tune the muzzle for bullet velocity and ADS. Tune the laser for ADS and sprint to fire speed. I tune the optic. I keep this right in the middle. That's kind of just personal preference. I tune it for ADS. Tune the rear grip, sprint to fire and ADS. And then the explosive rounds, max bullet velocity and damage range. Now, if we go to sim.gg, we put in both of these guns, we can actually compare the specific stats of each gun. Now, we mentioned when we were looking at what makes a sniper really good, 3 things specifically. The first one being one-shot potential. Both these snipers have that, so we don't have to worry about that when we're comparing the stats. The second thing was bullet velocity. We can see that we travel at a speed of 596 meters per second. Now, this goes down from 780 meters per second because of the explosive rounds. But when we look at the intervention, that speed decreases to 527 meters per second, meaning that it has a slower bullet velocity. That means that you're gonna have to aim a little higher when you're shooting further because it's not gonna be traveling as fast to get to your target. But that difference is right around like 70 meters per second, so it's not like a huge difference. The thing with bullet velocity is that the more that you use the gun, the more you get used to it. So it's something that you can adapt to. Something that you can't change is the mobility, how quickly the gun is, if you have the max mobility attachments. Now, when we look at the MCPR, it has an ADS time of 617 milliseconds. But when we look at the intervention, it has an ADS time of 501 milliseconds. We said the big reason for that is because we add the extra attachment of the Skull 40 rear grip instead of a barrel to help with this ADS. But even if we take away the barrel for the MCPR and add a rear grip for ADS speed, it's only at 551 milliseconds. So overall, the intervention is always going to be faster. In my opinion, I still think the intervention is on top. You could throw the Schlager night view on your MCPR if you wanted to, but you got to let me know in the comments, which one do you think is the best? Or do you got another one that I should try?